Hey everybody, if you cannot tell, I got some new lights. I love it here. New lights, old lights. New lights, old lights. New lights!
Nintendo!
Hodge.
So yeah, I'm loving these new lights. Thank you, Fraser, for letting me test run yours. And these just arrived in the mail today. So I am loving these. Makes the game room and everything look great. So I can do my pickups. I have a ton of stuff here. Basically since after the Nintendo Switch came out, that I've been hoarding and holding on to do a video because I knew I was going to get some new lights and I wanted to wait. So I have a bunch of stuff that I picked up from Kijiji, from Facebook, from friends, from the Barry Game Exchange. So let's go through all of those now. Okay, so first up is a copy of Ignition Factor for the Super Nintendo. I picked this up from Ryan Gino at the 400 market when we're going around giving up posters for the Barry Game Exchange. She's been actually holding it for me for a while. And I liked the Fireman for the Super Famicom, and this is supposed to be a similar style game. And I played a little bit, and it's pretty fun. We did the Hodge game night that I talked about before, and Kevin, Buried on Mars, just walked in and said, hey, you like wrestling? And he gave me the Legends of Wrestling 2 for the GBA. So thank you very much for that, Kevin. I had a pre-arranged deal with Miles from Flock of Nerds for a while, and I got a copy of Tailspin for the NES from him. And as well, Darby, who co-organizes the Barry Game Exchange with me, he had a game that he owed me, like future considerations. I gave him a game. So I got a copy of, and I'm going to butcher the name of this, so it's Xerxes, I believe, or Xerxes, Xerxes. Anyways, this is what I've been wanting to get, so this is what he gave me to recoup what I gave him. I got a couple of limited run games in. I don't have the disc down here for the other one because it's upstairs, but the first one was Aqua Kitty DX. Which is an awesome shoot 'em up, full screen game. Like you go, the whole screen wraps around, so it's loads of fun. I really like that. And then this one I picked up. I saw, I believe it was Pam from Cannot Be Tamed. It was in her top 10 games of the year, I believe, and that's Oxenfree. So this is the limited run game version. Where should I hold these? Should I hold them here? Or probably over here, right? Anyways, Oxenfree. I'm looking forward to trying this one. They had a deal going on at eBay Games where it was buy two, get one for free, and these were all in the cheapy cheap bins. So I got a copy of Viva Pinata Pocket Party. I got a copy of Exit DS. And then the last one here, I kind of picked up on a whim, and after watching videos, I'm kind of glad I did get it, and that's Tornado Outbreak on the Wii. And I actually looked this up, and it's almost like a Katamari type game. Apparently the controls are not the best, but it's still a playable and enjoyable game. Okay, bunch of stuff here that I picked up from some pawn shops. I went into a local pawn shop, and for $2 a piece, I got X-Men Legends 2, Castle of Shimigami 2 for the PS2, and this has still got a seal on it. I'm not 100% sure if it's a factory seal or just a reseal, but still, sealed. God of War 3 on the PS3. So those three were $2 each. And then a few more pickups from a local Huck shop. I got a copy of Viva Pinata, Populous DS. I heard it's not the greatest game in the world, but it is an Xseed game. And Star Wars, the video game. Lego Star Wars, the video game. The last one here was a Kijiji deal that I made. I offered to go pick this game up and they just left it outside for me and I put the money under their mat, and that is Whacked on the Xbox 360. Or sorry, Xbox. I picked up two new games from EB. The first was actually Has Been Heroes for the Switch, and I tried it and it is hard.
That's what she said.
It was a very difficult game. It was okay, but for what the cost was here in Canada, I didn't enjoy it enough, so I traded it in. I got my full amount back and I ended up picking up The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. and it is fun. I really love this. I actually did a gameplay video if you're interested and you want to check it out. I know this game's been out for a long time on Steam, but for the Switch version, this is great, especially because you can take it on the go. And I also picked up Shantae Half Genie Hero. I ended up going with the PS4 version over the Wii U version. I play my PS4 a lot more than I do my Wii U, and I know the Wii U version will probably be the expensive version or the harder to find version, but I think I'll enjoy this better on the PS4. Okay, so these last items, there's everything that I managed to pick up at the Barry Game Exchange. Not a whole lot. I didn't have as much time to look around and view things. A couple were pre-arranged deals and some are just spur of the moment stuff. But first, STC Pod pamphlet. If you've never listened to the STC Pod, this is an amazing podcast with Joe and Bill. It comes out every Friday, and it's just hilarity listening to them talk. And it ranges from movies, TV, video games, pop culture, whatever's going on in the news. Trust me, give it a shot and listen to it, and you'll be hooked. Couldn't resist picking up a couple of art pieces from Rob Chisetto, who does the zombie art. So I got Stay Puft Zombie and Pac-Man Zombie. So I'm not 100% sure where these are going to go yet in the game room. I have behind me here, where is it? Right there. You can see Link, Wind Waker Link, and I also have a Mario one in the back room over there. So I got to find a spot to put all these because I love this artwork. It's really great stuff that he does. On to the games. Again, I didn't get that much. From Joel Kenny, who was one of the vendors there, I was just walking past and he gave me the quick shot here for the NES. So this is like a wireless controller for the original Nintendo. I haven't tried it out, but it's complete in the box, and he said, hey, you want this. He gave it to me just for free, so thank you, Joel. I picked up a copy of The Three Stooges on the NES. This is for a friend. They told me that they were looking for this and said, if you see it, can you pick it up for me? So I've got that. I just got to drop it off for him. One of the other games that I'm not going to grab because it's in the system here behind me, but is Rescue, the NBC mission. It's a game from my childhood I remember playing. It's not an expensive game, but I already popped it in and played it and actually went through and beat it for the very first time ever. It's a pretty easy game now that I understand what I'm supposed to do. And then the final three games that I got here are Disaster Report. Picked this up for $5, great score. And then Brad from the Northern Game Expo, we had a prearranged deal and I got Trauma Team for the Wii from him. And I gave him, I believe it's a copy of Mario Kart Wii. And then the last one here, I just want to thank Jared from Retro Revolutions. We'd been chatting for the longest time about the series of games of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, and I actually played through Beyond Two Souls and was chatting with him about it because he loved that game. And he told me about this game here. That's Indigo Prophecy. That's the North American version of the name of the game, North American. Anyways, vendor had this and I've been looking for it. This is the very first game in the series from Quantum Dream. So they did this, then they did Heavy Rain, then they did Beyond Two Souls, and then coming this year's Detroit Beyond Human, which looks so good. So yeah, I got this now, complete the series until Detroit Becoming Human comes out. I believe it's Detroit Becoming Human. Anyways, I'm going to try to pop this into my system and play it some point. We'll see. I've kind of got back playing into Breath of the Wild now that Bear Game Exchange is done, so I've been kind of focusing on that. And Overwatch is some cool content just came out for that I'm playing as well. But thank you, Jared. I'm really looking forward to that. That's everything I picked up basically since the Switch came out. New lights look awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about what I got. Let me know if I should play something right away. I have a new series that I'm going to start up soon. I'm not going to give anything away. I got to do a little bit more work, but I'm pretty excited about it, and hopefully it turns out as good as it is up in my mind. All right. Thank you for watching. Remember to game on and game often.